I just got off the plane, you know what I'm saying, and I watched the Eminem Part 2. The Eminem Part 2 interview with Sway. Did any of y'all see Part 2? So, somebody just said Joe dropped a diss track for me. Joe not coming out of retirement right now. If he did, you know, hey, that's how it is out here. Listen. So, after watching the Eminem Part 2 thing, here's my thoughts on that. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Number one, there's a narrative out there that Eminem didn't want us to win. My whole thing is, if Eminem didn't want us to win, why would he spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on an album, right? On Welcome to Our House, and then turn back around and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on Glass House? Why? Ask yourself a couple questions. If somebody does not want you to win, why would they spend a lot of money on your first album with them, help you promote it, do the cover of Double XL with you, go to the radio station and do interviews with you, take you over around the country, around the world with them? Why would they do that if their mission is for you to fail? What good does it do us failing on Eminem's label? That doesn't look good on M's record. You know what I'm saying? That don't look good on his record. So that's a question you got to ask yourself. Second question you got to ask yourself. If our experience was so bad with Welcome to Our House, I'm talking Slaughterhouse right now. We go get it to the MGK shit. If our business was so bad with Welcome to Our House, why, listen, why would we go and do another whole album, Glass House? Wouldn't we just leave? If everything was so horrible, why would we go and do a whole nother album? Think about that. That's my other thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys got to understand. Right now, today, we are still, as a group, Slaughterhouse is still technically signed to Shady Records right now. Technically, right now, today, we are still signed to Shady Records. So, you know we were still signed to Shady when Joe decided to kind of come across the line with his word usage and his approach of criticizing Revival. You know we were still signed then because we're still technically signed. So I say this. If Slaughterhouse is brothers, right? If we're all brothers, and let's remove Shady out of it, and we were signed on Atlantic Records. We were signed on Atlantic Records, but we all brothers, right? Wouldn't it be kind of appropriate to call your brothers and say, yo, I'm about to make the owner of Atlantic Records real mad at me right now. I know we have a deal on the table, but I'm about to make him really upset with a criticism on my huge platform. I'm about to piss the owner of Atlantic Records off. Wouldn't a phone call to your brothers, wouldn't that be appropriate? If we all agreed to do something together, we was all in the same group, all family, all brothers, the brotherhood, wouldn't it be cool to just pick up the phone and say, yo, I'm about to do this. How do y'all feel about it? Like, that's what I would have did. How do you guys feel about this? But it's clear that didn't matter. Because, truthfully, and this is how I feel about it, and I know a lot of things behind the scenes, of course, obviously. Joe wanted to go independent, right? So it didn't matter whether or not the Shady situation was destroyed, because Joe wanted to go independent anyway with the group. You follow me? So he didn't care if the whole Shady shit went into shambles and fell like a house of cards. No pun, house of cards. So my whole thing to that is, if you want the group to go independent, there's other ways to achieve that. You know what I'm saying? And what would change if we were independent? If there's no communication in the group, we would just be taking problems from one label to another label. See what I'm saying? Nothing would change. So, you know, I think that everybody who does not like M, I get a lot of DMs from M haters. I get a lot of DMs from people saying crazy things about M, and you know, he destroyed Slaughterhouse, he ruined it, he didn't promote it, he didn't work on it, he did all this stuff, right? I hope you watch that part 2. I really hope you watch that part 2 and listen to his side of the story and just get a feeling if you think anything that he was saying is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it 100. I always say there's a war on truth. I always say there's a war on... Yo, I ain't got no cash on me, bro. All credit cards, my bad. Yeah, so I always say there's a war on truth, and I feel like I gotta be here to give the facts. So I want you to ask yourself a couple questions. I want you to truthfully, even if you're an M hater, go watch part 2 and tell me how you feel. We come back and we talk about it. Tell me how you feel when he starts to talk about Slaughterhouse, because I see the passion. I really believe that Eminem wanted the group to go to the next level. I do not believe that it was his intentions for the group to fail. Why? It doesn't help Shady Records. It doesn't help his business reputation. It helps nobody. So why would he want the group to fail? And then why would you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars into something that you want to fail? Just ask yourself these questions. Even if you hate me, you hate M, just ask yourself that question. Why would he? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, people will say, oh, they sign record deals for tax write-offs. Man, you don't got to do that no more. That's old. You don't got to do that no more. Right now, labels are putting out more music than ever. We're in a content-driven era of hip-hop. They put out all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So holding music back, that ain't nothing. And I was there. I was there when he did his interviews and talked about Slaughterhouse. He still, even though he's feeling how he's feeling, he still kept it a buck and said Slaughterhouse is some of the best lyricists in the game. He said we one of the greatest groups ever. That's coming from Marshall. Even with all this smoke going on, he's still keeping that part real. You know what I'm saying? So watch the part 2 and let me know. Now, I know we want to talk about this MGK real quick. I kind of feel his point, though. I kind of feel his point. I know that we want to see them go back and forth because that's just, we like to see people go back and forth on wax. You know what I'm saying? That's just something, that's the culture. We love it. I kind of feel his point about making MGK bigger than he already is. He's successful right now. No question. He's successful. This is truth. This is facts. You know what I mean? This is true. He's successful right now. But, of course, he would get even bigger. I mean, he got like 65 million views on Rap Devil in like 4 days, 5 days, however, a week. I don't know. You know what I mean? So, of course, if they go back and forth, MGK is going to get even bigger. And then M is helping his now enemy, as he put it, to be bigger. But I get it. MC shit, get into the gladiator arena and do what you got to do. I get that point. You know what I mean? What do y'all think? Do you think that M should do it? You know what I'm saying? I know. Hey, yo, let me tell you something real quick before I get out of here, because I know I got to go hit the stage in a minute. Yo, battling in this era is way different. You got to consider how social media digests music. You got to consider what's going to make them react how you want them to react. I think a great example of this is Pusha T. He did some things in his diss toward Drake. He gave us some inside info that some of us didn't know. So when we went and researched the info, or when the info came to the light, it made the lines sting even more. You know what I'm saying? Certain lines stung because after the research, the information came out. Oh, that's what he's talking about. So you got to consider that. You just can't go in and verbally destroy somebody, and it's a lot to consider. And I know M is smart, intelligent, so, and he's a fierce opponent. So, I mean, we're going to find out if he's going to do that. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Let me look at some of this y'all saying. This is all about Joe. Is he willing to take responsibility? I honestly think he shouldn't go. Adam, okay. Let me see, where we at? Expression to MC, what's happening? Would you go back to shady music as a solo artist if M wanted to do that? Of course. But even more so, I would go back as family business with my little bros. That 905, stop caping for M. Okay, look, I'm addressing this right now. Where's the cape? I'm just telling facts. I don't get where people want me to, what do they want me to do? Like, this is my life. To you, it's just a story. To you, it's a 24-hour cycle, 48-hour cycle, something that happened, and it doesn't affect you either way. This is my life. This is my career. This is my art. This is my passion. This is a group that I'm a part of, or was a part of. This is a label that I'm still technically signed to. I'm going to always speak the truth about things that I'm involved in. First-hand experience. I understand to the person, you know, who said I'm caping, I understand to you it's nothing but a story. You want me to pick a side or, you know, or not say nothing. But that's not, this is my life right here, homie. This is how I feed my family. You see what I'm saying? This is my passion. I grew up wanting to do this right here. So when things happen and I see the narrative isn't truthful and it's something that involves me, my art, my passion, my career, my livelihood, I'm going to speak on it, homie. And if you think it's caping, that's good. That's for you. That's cool. But this is real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some moves was made and some miscommunications happened that changed the trajectory of Slaughterhouse. And Slaughterhouse is supposed to still be making music right now. You feel me? But anyway, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I want everybody to enjoy their night. Anybody in the Cincinnati area, come check me out. You know what I mean? I'm at the Attic. You know what I mean? Swifty, Obi Trice, some shady. Y'all know them. You know what I mean? We're going to tear the stage up together. We're going to have fun tonight doing what we love. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. DC, what is that? D. Cruzy? DC, I don't know. He said rate Glass House. I would have gave Glass House 4.5 stars. 4.5 stars, you know what I mean? That's what I gave Glass House. Brooke, what's happening? I see y'all. I just had to holler at y'all real quick. Live from Cincinnati. Crook's Corner.